Okay, dear friends, first of all, we need to prepare all we need. Of course, wires of 1 millimeter for the main structure and zero point 0.4 or zero point 0.5 wire for the weaving parts. One bead or stone that I've chosen, this very beautiful bead. And of course, your tools, round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, and wire cutter. And the design that you are going to make. This is very helpful to determine the size and also the way that you are going to make this model. Okay, for making the main structure, I am going to start from here. This is my starting point, and this would be the ending point. This helps me to have a very beautiful frame that is closed in every corner. And also, I would close this opening part with weaving wire that is attaching this frame to. So I would cut my 1 millimeter wire to make this main structure. And how to know what would be the length of this wire? You could just simply use a yarn, something like this, and put it on your design. This is the half, and double it so that it could be the whole length that you need to cut. And this would be okay. So this is the first part, and I will make the shape just like this design. There's no need that you have great skill in drawing. Just some simple lines will help so much. Okay, we need a curve here that you could make any cylindrical shape, just like this, or your mandrel. Let's check it out. Put it again on your design. That's good. Just some fixing. All right. And here we should make a band. Like this. And a whole curve just here. With your thumb, you could form it a little if needed. Make your mandrel or any other cylindrical shape as we talked. And here again we need to make a bend. And again another curve. All right. We could correct some parts with round nose pliers so that we would have a more beautiful shape here. When we get into something like this, it's acceptable and we could continue. Okay. After this, we should make a loop and circle again with your 1 millimeter wire. Okay. Let's put my mandrel here, and this would be somewhere like this. And close it. Then cut it out. This is your loop that is going to be just here. and it's okay. Just some fixing, as always. Okay, let's make it round. And the important part is that these two frames should be close to each other so that we could do some weavings here. Okay, this is the time to start doing wire weaving. Make the first tie just somewhere near to the starting and ending point here. Make some weaving. Okay. At the middle, the loop is going to be added. So we make some weavings. Somewhere at the middle, the loop should be added. And it's better to rotate the loop so that the open part should be at the top in 12 o'clock, and then wrap the wire all around the two frame together, just like this. So that two frames would be fastened and tight. Keep going so that the weaving part continues to somewhere like years. Dear friends, if it is difficult for you to weave the two parts just in this manner, you could open it up and weave it in this position and then rotate it back to come inside. Once the weaving parts at the bottom is finished, we should make another weavings here. Just make a tie and make some coils here. But this time, the difference is that we are going to make some lines here. Just fasten it up. And here we are going to make something like this to be as the eyelashes. And here we could make some twists here. The eyelash that is twisted. Just like this. And then continue weaving for 3 or 4 times and again make an eyelash. And when you get to this point, through the wire so that the two frames are between the wire, and then make ties. And you should push the loop so that the open part could be less. something like this, and then continue weaving the two frames and also making the beautiful eyelashes just like this. After completing knitting the wire and making the eyelashes, this is the time to cut the wire out and close the row. Now it's the time to add your beautiful bead into this wire. Again, with your 0.4 or 0.5 wire, you are going to make some knots and some knitting parts with weaving the wire just here. At this point, make a tie and make some wire coils here. Okay, we are almost done. Just move these parts as you wish and in the form that you desire to complete this very, very beautiful pendant. And you could join some jump rings here and then attach it to your chain. And finally, this is our very beautiful necklace with chain and other joints. And I hope that you had enjoyed this tutorial and you make this wire wrapping pendant.